My fiancé joked to his friends, "She's emotionally slow. My ex understood me better in a week than she ever will." I said, "Good to know." I didn't respond. But the next afternoon, his friend from college called me in a panic. "Please don't ignore this. You need to know what he told his ex today. I'm Rebecca, 34. And until 2 days ago, I thought I had a solid relationship. My fiancé, Jason, and I had been together for 4 years, engaged for 7 months. We met at a charity event, bonded over shared interests in hiking and books, started dating about a month later. He was 32, worked in graphic design, had this whole artistic, free-spirited vibe I found attractive. We moved in together after 18 months. Everything seemed fine, normal couple stuff, or so I thought. The comment that started everything happened on a Saturday night. Jason had some friends over for drinks and game night. I was there too, helping host, making sure everyone had what they needed. Around 10 p.m., I went to the kitchen to refill the snack bowls. The kitchen is separated from the living room by a breakfast bar so I could hear them, but they couldn't see me. One of his friends, someone I didn't know well, asked, "So, how's wedding planning? You excited?" Jason laughed. Not his genuine laugh, his social laugh, the one he uses when he's performing. "I mean, yeah, it's fine, just fine." "Come on," someone said. "You're getting married." I know. It's just, sometimes I wonder if I made the right choice." My hands froze on the ship bag. "What do you mean?" another friend asked. "Like, Rebecca's great. She's stable, reliable, treats me well, but she's also kind of emotionally slow. My ex, the one from college, she understood me better in a week than Rebecca ever will. We just clicked on this deeper level, you know." "Then why didn't you marry her?" "Because she was a disaster in every other way. Couldn't hold a job, had commitment issues, moved across the country without telling me. But emotionally, she got me. Rebecca tries, but it's like explaining color to someone who's colorblind. She just doesn't get it." The room went quiet for a second. "Have you talked to her about this?" someone asked. "What's the point? You can't teach emotional intelligence. Either you have it or you don't." I stood there in the kitchen, holding a bag of chips, feeling like I'd been punched. Emotionally slow. Doesn't get it. Can't be taught. Like I was some kind of project he'd settled for because the exciting option wasn't available. I put the chips in a bowl, walked back to the living room with a smile on my face, set them on the coffee table. "Thanks, babe," Jason said, barely looking at me. "No problem." I sat through the rest of the night, played games, made conversation, acted normal. But inside, something had shifted. Every interaction with Jason suddenly looked different through this new lens. Was I really that emotionally deficient? Or was he rewriting our history to fit some narrative where his ex was the one that got away? The party ended around midnight. Everyone left. Jason went to take off his makeup. I sat on the couch, staring at nothing. He came out of the bathroom in his pajamas. "That was fun. Your turn to clean up, though. I'm exhausted." "Sure." "You okay? You got quiet." "Yeah, I'm fine." "You sure? You seem off." I looked at him, really looked at him. "I heard what you said." His face went blank. "What?" "In the kitchen. I heard you talking about me. About how I'm emotionally slow, about how your ex understood you better." He opened his mouth, closed it. "I didn't mean it like that." "How did you mean it?" "I was just venting, making conversation." "You told your friends you wonder if you made the right choice marrying me." "I didn't say that." "You said you wonder if you made the right choice in the context of our engagement." "That's the same thing, Jason." "You're twisting my words." "Am I? Because it sounded pretty clear to me. Your ex gets you. I don't. I'm emotionally slow. Can't be taught." "I was drunk." "You had 2 glasses of wine over 4 hours." He sat down on the opposite end of the couch. "Okay, fine. Yes, I said those things. But I was just talking. Everyone compares their current relationship to past ones. It doesn't mean anything. It means you're settling. It means you're comparing me to someone else and finding me lacking. That's not fair. You're being so sensitive about this." "Sensitive, right? Because I'm emotionally slow. So me being hurt by this must be me overreacting." "Rebecca, please, can we not do this right now? I'm tired." "Good to know." "What does that mean?" "It means I heard you loud and clear." I got up and went to the bedroom. He didn't follow. I heard him moving around the living room, cleaning up from the party. Eventually, he came to bed. I pretended to be asleep. The next morning, Sunday, was tense. We moved around each other like strangers. He tried to start conversations a few times. I gave short answers, not out of spite. I just didn't know what to say. What do you say to someone who told their friends you're fundamentally inadequate? Around noon, he left to run errands. I sat on the couch with my phone thinking about the ex he'd mentioned. I'd heard about her before. College girlfriend. Lasted about 2 years. He'd always described her as complicated and said the relationship ended because she moved away. Never mentioned still having feelings for her. Never mentioned thinking she understood him better than I did. I opened Instagram, found his profile, scrolled through his following list until I found someone with the right name and college in her bio. Had to be her. Her profile was public. Recent photos showed her at various social events, hiking trips, art galleries. Comments from Jason on about a dozen of them over the past year. Heart emojis. Miss this on a photo of a mountain view. Remember when we... on a throwback photo. They were still in contact, regular contact. I put my phone down and stared at the ceiling. Sunday evening, Jason came home with groceries. I helped him unload them without talking much. He kept trying to make things normal. Want to watch that show tonight? Maybe. I was thinking we could meal prep for the week. Sure. Rebecca, come on. Are you going to punish me forever for a stupid comment? I'm not punishing you. I'm processing. Processing what? The fact that my fiancé thinks I'm emotionally deficient and wishes he was with someone else. I never said I wished I was with her. You said she understood you better in a week than I ever will. That's pretty definitive. It was hyperbole. Was it? Because you've been commenting on her Instagram posts for the past year. Heart emojis, reminiscing about your time together. His face went pale. You went through my Instagram? It's public. And before you accuse me of snooping, you're the one who brought her up. I just wanted to see who I was being compared to. I comment on lots of people's posts. Not with miss this and inside jokes. He put his hands on the counter. Okay, yes, we're still friends. We stayed in touch after college. That doesn't mean anything. Does she know you're engaged? Pause. Of course. Does she know you think she understands you better than your fiancé does? I've never told her that. But you think it. I don't. You're impossible right now. He grabbed his keys and left. Didn't say where he was going. I heard his car start and pull away. I made dinner for myself, ate alone, did the dishes, watched TV without really watching it. He came back around 9 p.m., went straight to the bedroom without saying anything. I slept on the couch that night. Monday morning, we both went to work without talking. I spent the day distracted, going through the motions, replaying the conversation in my head. Emotionally slow. Her ex understood her better. Can't be taught. Was I emotionally slow? I'd always thought I was pretty in tune with people. I checked in on Jason's feelings, tried to be supportive. But maybe I was missing something. Maybe there was some deeper level of connection I was incapable of reaching. Or maybe he was romanticizing a college relationship that ended for good reasons and using it as a weapon against me. Monday evening, I got home around 6 p.m. Jason wasn't there yet. I changed into comfortable clothes and started making dinner. My phone rang around 6:30. Unknown number. I answered. Hello? Hi, Rebecca. This is Lauren. We met at the party Saturday night. Lauren, one of Jason's college friends I'd talked to briefly. Oh, hey, what's up? I need to talk to you about something. It's important. Okay. Jason called me today. He was upset about your fight. Yeah, we've been having a rough couple of days. He told me what he said Saturday night about you being emotionally slow and his ex understanding him better. Great, I said. So you're calling to tell me I'm overreacting? No, I'm calling to tell you he's been in contact with her, his ex, and not just casual friendship contact. My stomach dropped. What do you mean? He called me asking for advice. Said he's been talking to her more lately. She told him she made a mistake letting him go, that she's in a better place now and wants another chance. And he's considering it. I sat down on the couch. He told me he loves you, Lauren continued, but doesn't feel that spark with you. That maybe he's been settling for safe when what he really wants is passion. She said that to you today? I asked. About 2 hours ago. I told him he was being an idiot, that you're a good woman and he's throwing away something real for a fantasy. But he wasn't hearing it. Said he needs to explore his feelings. Why are you telling me this? Because you deserve to know. And because I've watched Jason do this before. He gets bored, chases excitement, blows up his life, then regrets it. I don't want to see him do it again. And I don't want to see you get blindsided. Does he know you're calling me? No. And he'll probably hate me for it. But I can't watch him string you along while he figures out if he wants his ex back. I stared at the wall. Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry, I know this sucks. Yeah, I said quietly. It really does. What are you going to do? I don't know yet, but I appreciate the heads up. We hung up. I sat there holding my phone, feeling numb. Jason got home around 7 p.m. He looked surprised to see me on the couch. Hey, I didn't think you'd be home yet. Got off early. Oh, He hesitated. I was thinking we could talk about everything. Sure, I said. Let's talk. He sat on the chair across from me. Not next to me, across. That told me everything. I've been thinking a lot about what I said Saturday, he began, and about our fight. I think we need to be honest with each other. I agree. I love you. I do. But I've been feeling disconnected lately, like we're not on the same wavelength. Because I'm emotionally slow? That's not okay. Yes, I said that and it was shitty, but there's truth to it. We don't connect on the level I need. And your ex does. He blinked. What? Your ex. The one who understands you better in a week than I ever will. The one you've been talking to. The one who told you she made a mistake and wants you back. His face went white. Who told you that? Does it matter? Is it true? He swallowed. Yes. She reached out a few weeks ago. We've been talking. For weeks, I repeated. I didn't tell you because I knew you'd react like this. Like what? Like someone who's upset her fiancé is having an emotional affair? It's not an affair. We're just talking. She mentioned getting back together. I haven't agreed to anything. But you're considering it. He looked down. I don't know what I want. Yes, you do, I said. You want her. You want the passion and the spark. You just don't want to be the bad guy who leaves his stable fiancé for his ex. That's not fair. What's not fair is you keeping me around while you figure out if you can do better. What's not fair is you telling your friends I'm emotionally inadequate while secretly reconnecting with your ex. What's not fair is me planning a future with someone who already has one foot out the door. I haven't decided anything. Then decide right now. Do you want to be with me or do you want to chase your ex? It's not that simple. Yes, it is, I said. You either want to be with me or you don't. You either think I'm worth building a life with or you don't. Which is it? He started crying. I need time. Time to what? To see if she's serious? To see if I'm your best option? To figure out your feelings? I stood up. You know what? Take all the time you need, but take it without me. What does that mean? It means I'm done. I'm not going to sit around being your backup plan while you explore your options. You want your ex? Go get her. But you don't get to keep me on standby, just in case. Rebecca, please. I'm staying at a hotel tonight, I said. Tomorrow I'll come back for some clothes. We can figure out the apartment and the ring later. Right now, I need space. You're breaking up with me? You broke us the minute you started comparing me to someone else and finding me lacking. I'm just making it official. I grabbed my keys and wallet and left. I checked into a hotel that night. Didn't sleep much. Just lay there staring at the ceiling, replaying 4 years of relationship in my head, looking for signs I'd missed, red flags I'd ignored. Tuesday morning, I called in sick to work. I couldn't focus anyway. Around 10 a.m., my phone started buzzing. Jason. I ignored it. He called 4 more times, sent a dozen texts. I didn't read them. Around noon, Lauren called again. I heard what happened, she said. Jason told you. He did. He called me crying, said you broke up with him. I did. How are you doing? Honestly, I don't know. Numb, mostly. For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing. Yeah, I said, yeah. He was never going to choose unless you forced his hand. And even if he chose you, it would have been because she didn't work out, not because he actually wanted you. That's a depressing thought. It's the truth. Jason loves the idea of passion and intensity. He gets bored with stability, always has. Wish I'd known that before I said yes. I'm sorry, she said. I should have said something earlier. I thought he'd outgrown it. Apparently not. We talked for a few more minutes. She offered to be there if I needed anything. I thanked her and hung up. Tuesday afternoon, I went back to the apartment while Jason was at work, packed a suitcase with clothes and essentials, grabbed my laptop and some personal items, left my key on the counter with a note. We can discuss logistics this weekend. Until then, I need space. I found another hotel closer to work and checked in for a week. Figured I'd look for a new apartment after I had time to process everything. Jason texted that evening. I came home and saw your note. Please, can we talk? I made a mistake. I don't want to lose you. I didn't respond. Wednesday, I finally went to work. My boss noticed I was off and asked if everything was okay. I gave a vague answer about personal issues. He was understanding. Told me to take whatever time I needed. Wednesday evening, my phone rang. Jason's mom. I debated not answering, but she'd always been kind to me. Hello, Rebecca. Hi. Honey, what's going on? Jason called me crying, saying you two broke up. We did. He said it's because of some misunderstanding about an old girlfriend. It's not a misunderstanding. He's been in contact with his ex, told his friends he's settling for me, and admitted he doesn't know if he wants to be with me or her. Oh, she said softly. That's not what he told me. I'm sure it's not. He made it sound like I overreacted to a casual comment. She was quiet for a moment. I didn't know all that. I figured. What are you going to do? I already did it. I ended things. I'm not going to be someone's backup plan. I understand, she said. I'm so sorry this happened. You're a good woman. You deserve better. That made my throat tighten. Thank you. You're still family to me, regardless of what happens with Jason. I blinked back tears. I appreciate that. We hung up. I ordered takeout and watched mindless TV until I fell asleep. Thursday morning, I woke up to an email from Jason. Long, rambling, full of apologies and explanations. How he'd been confused, how he'd made a mistake, how he chose me, how he'd cut off contact with his ex, how we could work through this. I read it twice, then I deleted it. Thursday afternoon, Lauren called again. Jason reached out to her, she said. His ex? Yeah. Told her he was single now and wanted to see where things could go. How do you know? He posted a story about it, screenshot of their texts, then deleted it. But I grabbed a screenshot before it disappeared. Why would he post that? Because he's an idiot who likes attention. Always has. Can you send me the screenshot? Are you sure it's not pretty? Send it. She did. I opened it and stared at the screen. Jason, we broke up. I told her I needed to explore my feelings. Can we meet this weekend? I miss you. Her response, took you long enough. Jason, Saturday works? Her, perfect, I'll come to you. I stared at that screenshot for a long time. That morning, he'd emailed me saying he'd cut off contact with her and chosen me. By afternoon, he was planning a weekend with her. I forwarded the screenshot to Jason with one line. Hope you find what you're looking for. My phone rang immediately. I declined. He called again, and again. I blocked his number. He tried emailing. I blocked that too. Then he tried messaging me on social media. I blocked him everywhere. Friday, I took a personal day. Went apartment hunting. Found a decent one-bedroom closer to work. Signed a lease starting the 1st of next month. It felt good to take action instead of just reacting. Friday evening, my phone rang. Jason's dad. Rebecca, he said, I owe you an apology. For what? For raising a son who doesn't know a good thing when he has it. Jason's mom told me everything. The ex, the comments, all of it. It's not your fault. Maybe not, he said. But I'm still sorry. You were good to him. Good for him. He was an idiot to risk that. I appreciate you saying that. What's your plan now? Moving into a new place in 2 weeks, starting over. Good for you, he said. You'll land on your feet. You always do. Thank you. If you ever need anything, you call me. I will. We hung up. I felt unexpectedly grateful for Jason's parents. They'd always treated me well. Saturday, I stayed in the hotel room, ordered delivery, watched movies, tried not to think about Jason spending the weekend with his ex. I failed at that last part. Sunday afternoon, I got a call from an unknown number. I answered without thinking. Rebecca, Jason said, it's me. How did you get this number? I borrowed a friend's phone. Please don't hang up. What do you want? I need to see you. I need to explain. There's nothing to explain. I saw her yesterday, he said quickly, and within an hour I realized I'd made a huge mistake. She's not who I remembered. We have nothing in common anymore. It's not what I want. And you think that makes me feel better? I asked. That you tried her out and she didn't work? So now you want me back? That's not... You were confused? I cut in. No, you were selfish. You wanted to have your cake and eat it too. You wanted to keep me while exploring other options. And when I wouldn't let you, you ran to her. I love you. You love stability, I said. You love having someone who treats you well. But you don't respect me. You don't value me. You see me as safe and boring. And I was wrong about that. I don't care anymore, I said. You made your choice. Live with it. Please, he said. Can we just meet? Talk face to face? No. I hung up and blocked the number. 6 weeks later, I was settled into my new apartment. I got my things out of the old place while Jason was at work. Left him his half of the shared items. Took what was mine. I left the engagement ring on the kitchen counter. Jason tried reaching out a few more times through mutual friends. I told them all the same thing. I wasn't interested in talking. Eventually, he stopped. I heard through Lauren that Jason and his ex tried dating for about 2 weeks before it fell apart. Apparently, the passion he remembered was actually just drama and dysfunction. Who would have thought? Lauren also told me Jason's been telling people I was controlling, that I gave him an ultimatum, that I broke up with him over a misunderstanding. I don't care. The people who matter know the truth. I've been focusing on myself, started going to the gym more, picked up hobbies I'd let slide during the relationship, been seeing friends more, even went on a couple of dates. Nothing serious yet, but it's nice to feel wanted without feeling like someone's settling. The weirdest thing is how much lighter I feel. I didn't realize how much energy I was putting into a relationship where I was constantly being compared and found lacking. How much I was trying to be enough for someone who'd already decided I wasn't. I don't hate Jason. I actually feel kind of sorry for him. He's someone who will probably spend his whole life chasing intensity and excitement, never realizing that real love is built on the boring stuff, the everyday moments, the stability he found so suffocating. Maybe he'll figure it out someday. Maybe he won't. Either way, it's not my problem anymore. I'm 34, single, starting over. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Better to be alone than to be with someone who sees you as their backup plan.